do it. Let's debate. Mass debate with Tej.
Hello and welcome to Mass Debate with Tej. I'm Tej, your host this evening, and this is Thomas. Thomas, say hi.
Hello.
Hello. So this is a show where we debate topics, very important topics that we all want to know. Well, the answer, is there an answer ever to a debate, or do we just come to some random conclusion that we have to agree to disagree? But let's see, today, that's what we're going to do. And after 5 rounds, we will see who will be our top mass debater. I think I managed to describe that not very well, but it's fine. Thomas, how are you?
Well, I'm all the more clueless as to what this show is actually about now, and I helped make it, so well done. I'm all right, thank you very much.
You're just going to have to watch along.
Yeah, I will do. It's episode 5. And do you know how I know it's episode 5? Because I'm wearing the same shirt I wore in episode 1. So I'm on my first shirt of 4 again.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Circulation continues.
It's a great shirt. I mean, nobody would have noticed. Thank you for pointing that out. It's brilliant.
I mean, the fans would have noticed. The hardcore fans.
The fans. Absolutely, Thomas. All those fans. You're going to get mail now.
Definitely. Who's on the show? Who's on the show?
Who's on the show? Okay, first up. Sorry?
They're desperate to come in.
Desperate. They're knocking the door down. First up, we have a wonderful comedian and improviser. This guy knows how to keep busy. He is on the exec team, Miss Imp, the comedy troupe. He's a co-host of Late Stage Comedy and runs his own task-based panel show. I'm going to get this out today. If you haven't already guessed, it's John Morris.
Hello.
Hi.
I like how co-host was the one you messed up on.
I still messed up. Go on.
I was just going to say I like Thomas's shirt, but I do think there's a little bit of camouflage happening with it in the background. Sort of blurring together. It's quite nice.
Yeah. John,
lovely bearded head.
People.
Sorry, what?
Let me introduce the other people.
Oh, sorry. I'll be quiet.
Next up, we have another awesome improv performer. It's going to be Improv Wars tonight. Comedian and teacher. Amazing. She won Best Children's Show at Leicester's and Manchester's Comedy Festival. It's Jen Strike.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hello. And last but not least, a comedian that I did my first and last Gong Show with, and I knew I'd lost straight away when I saw his material. He produces his own disability awareness show called Below the Belt. It's the one and only Penny Shakes.
Hello.
Yay! Now you can all talk. I just wanted to introduce you all.
I apologise for stealing the limelight. I thought you would want me to say hello.
That's what happens when you got 10 of your own shows, I guess.
I think it's quite 10. Not in double figures just yet.
Are you going that way, though?
What's a life? Just exist on this rectangle of idiocy.
Oh, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us. It feels like we've got to play Where's Tom? Not Where's Wally? Where's Tom?
It's true. Yeah. Thomas, you're just a floating head this evening, and I like it. I mean, although nobody noticed that on the first show when you wore the same shirt. It's just
if John had watched the show, he could have told me after the first show, and I wouldn't have worn it again. But he just watched bits of it. So,
have you ever seen Red Dwarf? So I'm getting very Holly the Computer vibes.
That is a blast from the past. Red Dwarf. I bet they're probably going to come out with a remake. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Thomas, tell us about round 1.
Round one, right. Well, there's nothing more disappointing than a pathetic climax or a wet bang or a soggy rocket, Tej. And the first topic is fireworks.
Because you knew it was going there, right, guys? Fireworks. So we like to open the show with a very straightforward topic that most people have opinions on to get you into the mood and break the ice. So this first topic is fireworks, and we're going to start off with Jen. Jen, you're going to tell us for 1 minute why we love fireworks. Fireworks are the best thing ever, and should not be banned because I feel like it's going that way. Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yes, Jen, you've got 1 minute, as Tej said, and I will let you know when your minute's up. Don't worry. So just keep talking until you hear an obnoxious person telling you to stop. That'll be me. I'm ready with the timer, Tej.
Brilliant. Jen, you've got 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
Well, if you look into the sky, it's just normally one colour. Why wouldn't you want to have several different colours in different shapes and with loud noises that can annoy everybody in your local neighbourhood, but without, I don't know, war or something like that? Because you can look up at the fireworks and they are pretty. Also, things like sparklers can be used as lethal weapons if you so choose. However, you know, if you go to somewhere like Japan, they actually have fireworks competitions where they have competing people who have their own fireworks and they blow them all up, not in the winter, but in the middle of summer. I say more fireworks, fireworks in the summer, fireworks in the spring. Let's have fireworks just for any occasion. Let's have fireworks because it's a Monday. Monday fireworks. That's what we need. We need fireworks to celebrate the ridiculously rectangles of life.
Beautiful. I think that was probably our best first round. Well done, Jen. That was awesome. And to get straight into the other side of the debate, to tell us why we shouldn't have fireworks and why they are I can't even get my words out. Why they're terrible. John, tell us. Right, Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yes, same rules for you, John. I know you were listening the first time.
No, I wasn't.
ready.
That's the word, monstrosity. Oh, God, that's the word. Right, okay, tell us why they're a monstrosity. John, you've got 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
So a lot of people will say that fireworks are a monstrosity because of how it affects pets. Like cats and dogs, they're always scared of fireworks. It's not fair on their mental health or their welfare. Plus, they're noisy, they put lots of stuff in the sky, and all of that is awful. But that is not why we shouldn't have fireworks. We shouldn't have fireworks because we shouldn't allow children any more joy in society. They already have so much fun. Don't put on fireworks displays. We can go on fun fair rides and stuff. That's just a waste of everyone's time and money. Ban fireworks and being a parent becomes so much easier. You don't have to take them to a park so they can watch the big boom booms. You can just put on Paw Patrol yet again. Honestly, fireworks, I just cancel the New Year's ones. We don't need that at the start of the year. Stop giving us false hope. We just know the rest of the year is going to be atrocious. Start it that way. Just have Boris Johnson relive the COVID briefing on March 23rd. Just good luck.
Stop.
It's going to go badly.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you very much, John. I enjoyed that. They were very, very good points for both, actually, not as opposed to just fluffing it up. It was very, very informative. I liked how Jen's was very informative. Telling us all about Japan. Brilliant. Yeah. That was great. Is that something you made up or something that is absolutely true?
It's absolutely true. I lived there and I went to one of those fireworks festivals, and it is absolutely true. You can barbecue and have fireworks at the same time. That's brilliant, isn't it?
So it was light.
Yeah. It wasn't that dark. No, it wasn't that light. It was like late at night, so it was still dark.
The summer.
Yeah, in the summer, so it's warm.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. Oh, maybe I have seen fireworks when it's warm. But yeah, no, that sounds awesome. And also, why wouldn't you want to annoy people but not go as far as war?
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah.
I like how we like
war is bad. War is bad. Yeah.
Yeah. John, you went in with the serious one. We all know this serious one, which I feel is why they're going to get banned at some point in the near future. But then you went in for the real one that really got us in the heart. We want to make children sad. Why would we want happy children?
Life is bad. Don't give them that childhood. Just make sure it's all bad.
Just take it away from them. Absolutely. Thomas, what are you saying?
I mean, yeah, I had a similar thing. Jen saying the war was annoying, but it was too annoying. So maybe fireworks is a happy medium. And well, another one, there was sparklers as weapons. You brushed over that pretty quick. I felt like you slipped out by accident. You didn't really want to talk about it. You were like, "Oh, I shouldn't be telling them that." I was intrigued to know more, and I had a similar thing with John. I think taking enjoyment away from children and starting the year crap is a good idea. Why make it look like it's going to be good when it's not? Just why bother?
So bleak, so bleak. Benny, Benny, do you like fireworks?
Yeah, I've had fireworks when I was at my previous house. I used to set them off.
And that's why it's at your previous house, because you burnt it down.
Yes, I shook the wrong way.
The wrong way.
Joker. Okay, so I think I thought you choked then. I think because you know every single time there is an occasion for fireworks, then you've got your keyboard warriors that come on social media and just tell us why it's the worst thing in the world. But I really enjoy them. And I like the reasons why Jen gave, why we should enjoy them. And not be so bleak, John. So Jen wins the round.
Yay!
Your optimism is offensive.
I mean, that's a perfect opportunity for a fireworks display if ever there was one.
Yeah. Yeah, if I knew I had some.
Beautiful. Great. And then it is already time for round 2. Thomas, tell us what's happening.
Round 2. Well, last year was a difficult year for me, as you well know, Ted, because I was unfortunate enough to be diagnosed with a comb-over. But before I tell you what the topic is, I thought we should have a little video from resident musician Crusty Whicks singing about the same problem that he also seems to have. It's almost like we're the same person. About his receding hairline. So this song's about his hairline. I would advise for you to take note, and the topic will follow. Hope you all enjoy. There you go. That was special. That was a beautiful song, I think, personally, about a decreasing hairline. And how do you solve a problem like that? The answer is a comb over, and that's the next topic. Something that's very personal to me. So be careful what you say.
You couldn't have guessed that was going to be our next topic. Did anyone else feel like you were saying hurrah? Hurrah.
I mean, why didn't you bring it up?
No.
Exactly right.
I couldn't understand him, so yeah.
Penny, I wrote and sang the song and I couldn't understand it, so I was worried.
I forgot everything before that final image.
And
That's
then
the only thing I remember.
Erased. Yes, it was hairline. There you go, just in case.
Oh, no.
And we're all going to be humming that now. It's going to get stuck in our heads. So the topic is comb overs. And to start off this round, we're going to have Benny. Benny, you're going to tell us why comb overs are the best thing since sliced bread. And that if you were to pick a partner, it'd definitely be one with a comb over. Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yes, I am.
Benny, we've got 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
Comb overs are the best thing than sliced bread. You can comb it that way, this way, that way, and it keeps your head warm in the winter. And all the ladies and men love the comb over. Oh, yeah. It can keep your ears warm while it keeps your bald spot warm. And they do say people with bald spots are very good in bed. So comb overs are the best thing. Yeah, that's me done.
You've still got 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 seconds.
You can die.
I said it wrong, okay? I said it wrong. You're done.
Oh, that was so funny. Thomas, you just wanted him to keep batting for your side, didn't you? You could put him as an advert on your social media apps, couldn't you? Like, date me because Benny says so.
Everything you said was the truth, so I just confirmed that.
You concur. Okay, brilliant. And to debate against comb overs, we're going to have John. John, tell us why comb overs not your thing and shouldn't be anybody's thing. Don't worry about Thomas. He doesn't do the points, so you don't have to hold back. Thomas, you ready with the timer?
Yes, John, you've got 10 seconds to argue against those. Yes, I'm ready with the timer.
Perfect. John, you've got 1 minute. John, you've got 1 minute. Ready, steady. Let me say my line. Let's masturbate.
Look, I'm gonna first just draw attention to this. No one in my family has ever gone bald or had a receding hairline, so screw you. Look, why have a comb over? People who have comb overs are just refusing to accept the inevitable. They can't come to terms with the fact that their hair has left them. Shave it off, take the last option that you have, and just go bald. I'd much rather date someone who's bald than someone with a receding hairline. I don't find the BFG attractive. I don't want to be reminded of my primary school head teacher who had hair out here in some sort of hope that it would regrow back onto the centre of his head. I mean, if it starts to go, just take it all off. Don't let people see the timeline to your death as your hairline goes up and up and up and up and up, and you're just left looking like a Mr. Men character who's gotten a bit lost.
You're done.
Don't date Thomas.
We're cutting that bit out. Struggling here.
I really enjoyed that. I mean, Thomas isn't my arch nemesis, but I do like to make fun, and that was brilliant. That was great for me to watch.
I mean, I know who's won. I'm just saying.
Yes, you don't do the points. So, Benny, I've underlined twice enthusiasm. I loved your enthusiasm, and I feel like that's what everybody needs in their life. Whatever you say, if you say it with that much enthusiasm, I am with you. I am on that bandwagon. And I liked how you talked about the multifunctionality. My wording is getting better. The multifunctionality of the comb over. That was brilliant. That's like selling it. Like, let's all shave a little bit off and then wrap a bit of hair on top because it's multifunctional, right? And apparently they're good in bed as well. Who knew? John, I'm not sure about your debate. You said it's inevitable, and you didn't like Crusty Wicks's video with this timeline of his hair. I like how you brought your family into it and fully jinxed them, and now you're going to be the first person to go bald early. That's brilliant. Thomas, what are you saying?
Well, Benny won. Yeah, similar thing to you. I liked how he had all the different styles of comb over. I feel like Benny could rebrand the comb over with different ways to do it, modernize it a bit. Yeah, take it from the old-fashioned kind of Mr. Baldy Man look. Warmth was a good argument. It keeps the top of my head warm, and obviously, I can confirm people with comb overs are brilliant in bed. Obviously. Anyway. And John, he didn't really have any argument at all. It was disappointing, really. I don't know why he bothered turning up.
Accept the inevitable.
I will point out, though, that my dad has a brilliant head of hair, and he's in his 70s, not got any grey hair, so it can still hit you. Just remember that.
If your dad still had the head of hair, that would not be the question I'd be asking.
I mean, that's a good point as well. There you go. Good comeback. You win that.
Amazing.
One. Around there.
I like that John was like, I'm not into those people. Just not your taste. Not loving bold women? No? All men? John?
No. Just
no. What about you?
No, actually, I prefer bald men over men with comb overs.
It's not about our hair, it's about our personalities.
It went there. Jen, we're going in so hard on Thomas. Jen, what's your views on the comb over?
Well, I mean, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Women, I mean, I've got the opposite problem where I've got too much stuff growing out of my chin and my cheeks and stuff. So, yeah.
You think you could braid it up there?
Yeah. I think having a comb over has always got that potential for an embarrassing situation when it blows in the wind. And I think just embrace the fact that it's going and like John said, just shave it off, go Statham on it. Just give it a Statham. He's a good-looking fella, you know.
And the muscles. I feel like the muscles help.
I mean, obviously, you can't just go bald. Yeah, you might have to do the muscles too. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We found a whole new way for you, Thomas.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of effort when I could just comb my hair over. It takes about 2 seconds. Also, when I shave my hair, I look even older than I look now.
Oh.
So that's my argument for not doing it.
But then normally when the hair goes here, it comes here, and then you can get some sort of like mature, fun, built bodybuilder beard look, maybe.
So you say the hair over time falls through your face.
To your beard.
Yeah. The Niagara Falls of hair.
I think that's what's happening to me.
And me, Jen.
Yeah.
We could probably donate to Thomas. He could have a transplant from what we can grow. There you go, Thomas.
That's saving me a lot of money.
Be a mixture of Jen's colour hair and my colour hair would be amazing. What do you think, Thomas?
I'd like to know who won.
You'd have to pay us though, right, Jen? We want
yeah.
This. Yeah. It's brilliant, strong hair we've got. So the winner is Jen. Not Jen.
What are you on about?
The winner is Jen because
Sam's feminism getting in the way again.
Someone's going to make money out of your misfortune. That's why I'm winning.
I mean, Benny's the winner for his enthusiasm. I don't know where I am and who I am. And what I'm doing. Sorry. Can we edit that bit out? And I said it with such enthusiasm. Like, Jen, it's you. You don't even have to debate to win. What's going on? Okay, fine. End of that round. Thomas, tell us about round 3.
Round 3. Wow, let's make it a good one. And some people enjoy and love a good old-fashioned bath because you can really relax in them, take your time, and even multitask, like washing, having a beer, and watching this TV show at the same time. But some people love the convenience of a rough, solid shower to really wash the grit away. And that's the topic of today. Showers, not baths. I don't know why I'm talking about them. I will point out, despite my intro, this topic of debate includes all types of showers. That's power shower, rain shower, and golden shower.
Oh,
So you can debate any of them.
Beautiful.
It's showers in general.
I love how you
Yeah.
went, it's a rough shower, how you described that. Like just a rough shower. Okay.
Showers are rough, aren't they, compared to a bath?
Are they?
They are, aren't they? Right?
Rough. Not the word I'd use, but interesting, because that's what, like,
I know.
imagining you in a shower, like Bear Grylls having a rough shower. Okay, anyway, round 3, showers. This round is extra special, Thomas. Tell us why.
Oh, yes, because there are 3 words, and if you can get them into your debate, you get a bonus point for each word. If you get all 3 in, you get another bonus point, and if you win, you could make 5 points in total. I'm going to tell you the words. This week it's Ted's favourite animal, food, and pastime. And they are kangaroo, turnip, and necrophilia. So I don't know why she chose them. I can only assume that's the reason.
Better than bloody Easter Island, mate.
Have you found out where that is yet?
I know. I still haven't googled it. I was like, is that? No, not from Thunderbirds. Okay, anyway, to get the show going, or the show, for God's sake, the round going is. Do you know what, John? You totally jinxed me at the beginning of this, going, "Oh, it's such a professional show," and then look what happens. It goes downhill very quickly. So to get the round going, we're going to have Benny. Benny, tell us why you are for showers and why we should all be showering in whichever way Thomas described there. Thomas, you ready with the timer?
Yes, Benny. You have to get those words in a coherent sentence and use the correct meaning for them. I only know the meaning of 2 of them, so good luck. Yeah, I'm ready with the timer. 1 minute as usual.
Thank you. Benny, you've got 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
Everyone should have showers. They're amazing. They come out looking like a turnip. You clean, all the dirt goes away. You come out bouncing like a kangaroo. And your hair's nice and waxy, and the power showers gets all the dead skin off, and they're good for disabled people who can't have baths, like me. And you can get in all the nuts and crannies. I can't pronounce that long word, so I'm not even gonna try because I forgot what it means. Yeah, it
Good
makes
time to stop.
Do you know what?
Benny.
I love the honesty there.
God.
Well done, Benny. That was brilliant.
I didn't realise you were so innocent.
What is that word? Maybe Jen, who's going to debate against it, can tell us what that word is in her debate. Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
I mean, yeah, I can't wait to see how someone's going to get that word into a debate about showers. It's going to be amazing.
Well, Jen's won awards. I am rooting for Jen.
Awards for this.
Jen, you've got 1 minute. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
Imagine being the kind of person that commits the act of necrophilia. Imagine having sex with a dead person. Now, a shower is not going to take away the disgustingness of the act that you have just committed. You need a soak in a long bath with essential oils, I would say. So a shower is not going to cut the mustard. Imagine having very large feet like a kangaroo. If you're in a shower, the shower may not actually hit the feet that you have. And that means that you will end up having dirty feet. You'll probably end up growing things, possibly things like turnips from between your toes. You need to be getting in a bath, a deep bath, a bath that is deep enough to fit your massive kangaroo feet into. Showers, just spray the dirt and the disgustingness and the dead body parts around the room. At least with a bath, everything is soaked in organically and can be pulled out with the plug and washed away.
Stop.
Beautiful, as if it had been rehearsed. Amazing. I was taken aback. Thomas, you taken aback by that one?
No.
Great. Well, thanks for that. That's brilliant. Benny, I loved your enthusiasm again. You were just like, showers are the best. We need to. And I like the whole getting into nooks and crannies. My mind started to wander then because I do like a shower. So that was spot on. I was going to do another joke after that, but I won't. Jenny, I really enjoyed how you started with the one that and then you didn't have to do a lead up to it because you were bang straight in there, and I really enjoyed that. And now, Benny, do you know what it is?
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead. That's fun.
Yeah.
And you incorporated the words really well, Jen. Really enjoyed that. Thomas, are you ready now to tell me what you think?
Yeah, I thought the minute Jen started speaking, I knew how she was going to get the word in, and it was beautiful the way she did it, not the act. I do have one question for you again, Jen. You are throwing a lot of questions at me tonight. What essential oils do you actually need to wash away all the shame of, I assume it's the shame of doing that act?
Oh, yeah.
And the turnips.
You'd need a bergamot, a patchouli, and probably a little bit of jasmine just to lift it. Yeah,
Okay,
and that's a cleansing blend.
What was the first one again? I just need to write them down.
That's a bergamot. Yeah. Yeah. Just between you and me. Just between you and me.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't talk about it on here.
Yeah. Don't do it publicly or anything. Yeah.
I probably won't do it at all, but thank you for the advice. And Benny was, he mentioned turnips when you came out of the shower. I was genuinely confused as to how you'd be so clean that you look like a turnip. Then I realised you were playing the game of the show that I made. So I was like a bit lost. But a very descriptive description of how a shower really gets you clean. So
right?
It's a close one. It's a close one.
And disabled friendly.
So yeah, exactly right. This is what I mean. That's a winner there, isn't it? You can't argue against that. Also, I'm going to suggest can we give Benny the point for not using necrophilia because he just admitted he didn't know the meaning of it, and he was going to use it, but he just didn't know how to.
I forgot the word, to be honest.
I think
I like that. I like the honesty because I think we've had flagellation before. And we had someone. I'm pretty sure they didn't know what it meant. Going flagellating.
They used it well.
So I like that you just went out and said it because you can totally have the point. Wait, John, showers or baths?
Oh, with Benny, I was thinking that I'd much rather come out looking like a turnip from a shower than a raisin from a bath. So your skin always goes wrinkly and raisin like after baths, and that's not what you want. You want turnip smooth skin. But I've got another issue with Jen. I mean, the kangaroo feet, true, I've got size 13 feet. I would call them kangaroo feet. But I can walk into a shower with them fine. But also, you say that it's better for washing off let's go for the aftertaste of necrophilia. I would have just thought it would make a stew of it. Whereas the shower would get it off your body. And you talk about organically getting it off through a bath, and I was going, I don't want to become an organic soup.
No, but that's part of the pleasure, isn't it? You've done the thing, and then you can soak in it and then wash it away
and enjoy it further.
And make it an
the
entire part
experience
of you.
doesn't have to end.
I've heard. Yeah.
Well,
I've heard.
You got that heard in slightly too late.
I like it.
I have written down the phrase now. Turnip smooth skin. I'm going to start using that. Thank you, John.
Why is that not on a
all the
marketing
shower
campaign?
gels.
That's going to be the T-shirt. Turnip smooth skin.
That's what we've all got to aspire to have. Absolutely. So at the end of that round, I am going to say, Jenny, I loved it. It was so concise, and I do like showers, but I really you've turned me against them. So there we go.
Oh.
Debate successful.
Jen won.
Jen won.
I'm going to recount.
So that is the end of round 3. Thomas, tell us about round 4. Oh my god, I'm so excited for round 4. Do you guys know what's happening?
No.
Round 4.
Sunita and Fran. Thomas, tell us about it. I'm not going to take away your thunder. Go.
I feel like you already have.
So excited.
Round 4. Right, well, before we do round 4, why don't we see what Fran and Sunita are up to, Tej?
Let's. Our favourite interracial couple.
Exactly, right? And then I will tell you what round 4 is.
Francis!
Oh, Sunita.
I missed you! Oh, so nice!
Sunita, got you one of Tesco's finest kormas. Thought you might be hungry after your flight.
Thanks.
Your carriage awaits, Sunita.
Help me with the bags, come on!
Okay, Sunita. Do you want an aim with that?
No, don't worry, he's got it. You look like a nice boy. You have a girlfriend? You don't? Oh no. I know a nice girl. Do you know Priya in India? She's so nice. She's looking to get married. She does so nice cooking. You like dosa? She make you, yeah? You like samosa? She make for you. She like jalebi. She likes Dhutia. She's very pretty. Come on, Francis, hurry up. Let's go.
I'm trying, Sunita.
Come on, let's go.
Don't forget your korma, Sunita.
Oh, Francis, it's so nice to be back. Did you miss me?
Yes, Sunita, always.
Oh, I miss you too. This car is very nice, very spacious.
You've got enough room there, Sunita, not too cramped.
Oh, it's so nice here. Yes.
Sunita, no, not the korma. Oh, I'd have eaten that. So there it was. Fran and Sunita together at last. My favourite thing about showing these every week is the guests on the show clearly don't follow the story, so they have no idea what's going on. You're the only one excited about it, Tej.
So excited.
I never knew B&Q does flights.
You know what?
Where did you think that was, Benny?
B&Q. No.
It wasn't B&Q, I'll tell you now.
But it wasn't far off. It was not far off.
B&M.
I mean, there's a
Oh,
point in it. There's a point in it if you can guess where the shop was. I mean,
No,
that's
Costco.
bang!
Yeah.
Boom, Benny's in
Yeah.
there.
And they do flights.
The trolleys are bigger there, aren't they?
Am I giving
Just
Benny a
like
point?
that. Airport, yes. Benny got a point there. Brilliant. Pop quiz time. What did you notice in the video?
I thought it
So
looked like an airport.
it was, for all intents and purposes, it was an
I
airport.
like how you got the shot of the plane.
Thanks. It took me ages to get that. I kept missing that when it flew over.
Right, Thomas, tell us the topic of round 4.
Well, there's nothing I enjoy more than the way my dad tells people he hasn't seen for so long how fat they're getting. So the next topic is body shaming. You chose this one, Ted, so tell us more about it.
So round 4, I like to do something that related to something I've experienced all my culture, kind of like, and it's usually something to do with Sunita and Fran, but I was just so excited with Sunita and Fran reunited. This is absolutely nothing to do with it. Body shaming is definitely something I've experienced, and probably most of us. So it's not really a culture thing. I think everybody experiences it. But I do know that in the Indian culture, people are way more forward about it and don't hide it, especially the parents and the aunties. So you might think this is a one-sided debate, but body shaming still happens. Everybody, not everybody. There are people of the older generation, mainly, hopefully nowadays, that still body shame. And I don't even think they know they're doing it, but they still do. So there must be a debate for the other side. And we are going to find out what it is today. So to start us off, John, you're going to be all for body shaming.
I'm so glad you said that.
And you're going to tell us why we should all be body shaming.
Excellent.
Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yeah, I feel really sorry for John. He's already at match late, and now he's got probably the most difficult topic in the world. Good luck, John.
You can tell us why the aunties body shame, and maybe not you in particular, or maybe you, who knows? I'm going to keep it open. John, you've got 1 minute.
I mean,
Ready?
He did body shame me earlier about my comb over, so I'm just saying. He's a body shamer.
No, I don't think that counts. Thomas, you don't count. Okay, John, ready, steady, let's masturbate.
No, only counts as body shaming if that person is somebody.
Wow.
That's what I've never met you before, Thomas, but you're a lovely person. So I've got to argue why body shaming is a good thing. Now, I think body shaming is a good thing, but only in certain circumstances. A personal trainer is not going to get very far if they're not being precise and telling you exactly what is wrong with you and how to fix it. I mean, it's not quite the same as someone on Twitter going, "You look like an elephant," but it has a similar sort of feel. They are diving into your body and they are trying to help you improve it. So there could be that positivity there. I mean, Ted, you were talking about how culturally body shaming is quite prevalent, and I mean,
absolutely,
that sort of thing is obviously very bad for mental health, but it's really good for the supplements industry. No, I can't even get that sentence out there. No, body shame's of course wrong, but doctors, people who need to deal with obese people, they need to be honest with them. There is no point dancing around the issue. Be honest, tell them exactly what the issue is. I mean, the amount of programs we have.
Thomas says, I put him out of his misery. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much for that, John. I will go straight over to Jen. Jen, tell us why we should not body shame and how it's culturally or not culturally, it's not appropriate. Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yes.
Jen, you got 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
A person's body is a person's body, and it belongs to them. How dare other people make them feel bad for having the body that they have? How dare they start young with looking at little baby? Oh, he's a bit chubby, isn't he? From that moment only. Now, you know, babies are naturally chubby. They're gorgeous. That's babies for you. Going from that point, starting with the clothing and starting with the different things, it's just not good. And then when we get to teenage years, when we're actually seeing these images plastered around, you know, children, boys and girls, have to see these images of these Instagrammed, filtered people all around them, and it's not good. How dare other people assume what the perfect body is and put shame onto anybody? How dare we shame each other just because we've got a little bit of something on our tummies, a little bit of something on our faces? It's one of the blights of human society at the moment. And I am really against it, especially for children younger than 10 years old, which is creeping down, and it needs to stop, and something should be done about it. So let's all start without shaming our own bodies and love ourselves.
Stop.
Beautiful. You rounded that off so nicely. I felt like we need a little applause at the end there. That was great. I like how much she was like, "How dare we? How dare we? Just how dare we?" That's quite a lot. I got a lot of "how dare we." And then you started with babies, like, don't be mean to that baby, that chubby baby. It's not its fault. John, I like how you went down the personal trainer route. Very clever. I like that. Like, they need to be told at which areas they need to focus. So that could be a positive way to make sure that you're getting your money's worth from your personal trainer, because you want them to just tell you how it is. So I did like that. Thomas, what are you saying?
I got totally lost. Jen's was very serious and emotional, and nearly made me cry. And when
Good
John
for a comedy
was
show.
that's the kind of comedy we do here. And then when John was on, I got distracted by a cat walking across Jen's camera. So I stopped listening to him for a bit. The cat looked more interesting. So all I got was personal trainer and then cat is what I've written here.
Beautiful. Cat.
Were you talking about cats in your debate, John? I don't think you were. But yeah. It was a
What was that?
Who here has been body shamed? Put your hand up. And a leg as well. Yeah, so it happens to everybody. Yeah. Who are the people that are doing it? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It blows my mind, because we all feel it and we all don't like it, and then we're still being plagued by it. It's mental. I spent most of my life being body shamed that I was too slim. Like, boggles, doesn't it? Like, you know, you just can't be perfect. Oh my God, Indian old ladies are the worst for it. Absolutely terrible. They'll just say it outright. You're not getting married because you're too fat. That is why you are not going to find a partner. Or like, just anything. I've been told that from family, that I should get a nose job. It's like, brilliant. I know, right? Like, it happens so much, and it's so like, it's not even undercover, but they think it's just so okay. You know, like,
I don't know if that's better or worse than how we do it in the UK, of wait until they leave the room and then talking about it to everybody.
Just say it to their face. Is that just being direct is better than doing it behind their backs? I don't know, but I feel like it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Benny, what's your take on it?
I've been shamed. I just be proud of who you are and what size you are. Don't care about anyone else. Like my motto says, if you don't like the way I look, there's the door. Use it. Don't let it hit you on the arse while you're going. Goodbye. End of.
Definitely. I like that. If you don't like the way I look, don't look at me.
Yeah.
I thought that's where you're going with that. I quite like that. This went very serious very quickly, but I wanted to say, like, it's funny how blatant it can be. I think it's just absolutely bonkers. And John, I think you did a really good debate of getting around it and basically saying, no, I don't think it's ever okay. What do you think? Ever okay? Unless
I did have another thought, actually, that it might be okay if it's your kink.
Oh, sexy body shaming.
Is that a thing?
It must be a thing if it exists. There's porn about it.
There's porn about everything. What is there not porn about?
I don't know.
Tax returns.
If you want,
Oh my god, definitely a kink about tax returns. You know it. Just papers flying everywhere, books and spectacles. Like the naughty section. Okay, I'm getting too excited about this.
Yeah, we're going down that path. We'll be on OnlyFans
I'll find
afterwards.
it for you and I'll send you the link. No, that was great. So yeah, I like round 4 to just debate something a little bit like culturally appropriate to me, but then I guess to everybody, and just raise an awareness. My husband is getting so annoyed with me using the raise awareness. He's like, you want to raise awareness about everything. Yeah, I kind of do. So at the end of that round, I think I'm going to give the points to John. John, you're going to get the points just because you sidewalked that really well. And you had a really good point at the beginning, which I never even thought of. So good debating. Not that we should be for it. It's just that John's debate was good. And now it is time for round 5. Thomas, tell us about round 5.
Round 5 is the round where someone who's in last place, no idea who that is, gets to debate with the debating queen herself, Tej, about something that she feels very strongly about. And normally she gets as long as she wants to debate about it, but we're running out of time, so you don't tonight.
So much time.
Because you've just been really talkative tonight. It's so beautiful. You've just been chatting and chatting. So normally it's something I like. Now I'm flummoxed and I'm wasting time, so you're getting even less time. Last week you debated about Michael Jackson, which I really disagree with you about. This week you've chosen something else I really disagree with you about, because wine is the greatest drink ever made, and you hate it. And Tej has said that she wants you to debate why you should convince her that wine is good. That includes all wines. We're talking about all the wines. That includes Merlot and red wine. And she wants you to convince her that wine is good. And if you manage to really convince her, you can get 5 points. If you don't convince her, you'll get no points. And the person in last place has to argue with her. And the person in last place is John, who until the last round had no points. So, this is your chance. You can really convince her. Honestly, if you convince her and get 5 points, we'll have the first ever 3-way tie. That's how close it is. This is your chance to really come out. So,
Thomas is not going to. Go on.
I mean, interrupt me. That's fine. Go on.
No, it's okay. You carry on.
Tej, you've got 1 minute 20 to read your pre-written debate about why you hate wine so much. Are you ready? Steady, masturbate.
Pre-written. Yeah, this episode is so pre-written. Wine, right? So round 5, I like to talk about. I feel like we're going on super speed now, like Thomas just was. How are our shows getting longer and longer? It's crazy.
I wonder why.
I thought on my 30th birthday, I would wake up and I would suddenly be like, oh, wise, and I'd understand the hoo-ha about wine, and I'd enjoy it on my palate. No, it didn't happen. I woke up and I was exactly the same, and I still don't understand wine. We bought cheap bottles when we were younger, and it gave me a good buzz, and that's as far into it as I can go. I don't get when you match it with food, because it still tastes like vinegar and sour, and at what point, like, I'm happy to be convinced, but I'm just like, when will I, when people go, when will I start my period? When will I start liking wine? I mean, I started my period, I've got 2 kids, but when will wine be fun? I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. That is my debate. I don't get it. Can you help me understand? My voice is going. Help me.
Well, interestingly, if you drank wine, your voice wouldn't go, because it's proven to look after your vocal cords. A little hint for you there, John. John, you've got 1 minute to debate. Are you a wine drinker?
Oh, yes, I'm a wine drinker.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. John, you've got 1 minute to absolutely destroy that pitiful debate with why wine is so great.
Tell me. Come at me, John. Come at me.
John, you've got 4 hours to debate about why wine is so good and make up for all those Como comments. Are you ready? Steady? Let's masturbate.
Look, there is not a more versatile drink than wine. I mean, wine can take you all the way from a fancy restaurant to looking posh with your little finger on the glass pointing upwards to 7 bottles of rosé from £4 at Lidl, getting it on a night out. You can go from the cheapest of the cheap when you really need to just have some fun, and then you can make yourself look more sophisticated when you need to impress yourself to other people. And you say that you've not drunk a wine that is good. I mean, I don't think you've drunk enough wine then, because either you're going to drink enough wine and learn to love wine, or you're going to find the wines that you really do like, the wines that sort of melt in your mouth and you will just go down like you're drinking squash. The wines that are so delicious that you're just going to be thinking of the crisp taste for hours afterwards. I mean, wine as a beverage, there is not a time and place where it wouldn't fit in. Beer, a lovely Pimm's, there's a time and a place for that. There's a time and a place to go have a craft lager or to go have a Guinness. At any of those times and places, you can have a wine. There's a wine that pairs with every situation in life, and that is why you should drink wine.
Stop. I mean, yeah, it's a good debate. A winning debate, I might say. Worth around 5 points.
Okay, so I've got some points, some counter arguments. It was good. So basically, what you're saying to me is, if you want a good time, drink the shit stuff, and if you want to look good, drink the posh stuff. That's all I got from that.
I mean,
go on.
Broadly speaking, yes, but you can also have a good time drinking the good stuff.
Can you? And do you just fall asleep at the end of it? Because I'm pretty sure that's what happens. You just drink wine, sleepy.
Okay, but sleep is the best thing in the world.
Okay.
So
You have 2 kids. If wine puts you to sleep, I'd prescribe you 2 bottles a night.
You said it melts in the mouth. I mean, how lumpy is your wine? This sounds disgusting. Like what? And also, I haven't drank enough. So is this something that you've got to just keep drinking until you suddenly like at what point? How many gallons do I need to drink before it suddenly starts tasting decent?
Variety. Keep drinking all sorts of wine until you find the wine that works for you.
Kind of like a partner in life. Just keep going.
Yes, yeah. Keep going until you hit it.
Dating until you find one.
It might take a while.
Gives you that orgasm. Okay, right, got it. And you said that you could have it any time of day. What wine would you have for breakfast?
A nice fruity wine, I think, for breakfast, like a rosé or something.
Is this something you do? Do we need to call somebody for you?
It's been a long year.
It has been a long year, and everybody was drinking at every opportunity. Benny, Jen, are you wine drinkers?
Yeah, I do like a bit of red wine. I would agree with what John says. You know, I didn't used to like red wine. I used to think it was just too dry on your mouth and like claggy. Claggy is the word I'd use. Until I found ones that I liked, and then that was it. I was hooked, and I didn't get into wine until a bit later on. I used to drink like cheap Concord, like yourself, when I was younger. Yeah, that horrible stuff, or it just tasted like hot, like lemon. It just had a sort of sweet taste. It was too sweet. But yeah, as I've got older, I definitely found a better appreciation for a decent wine. So I think you need to go on one of those wine tasting things and get someone to match a wine with you. Yeah. Benny, what wine? No wine? Please say no wine.
I'm a white wine person. I do like it if it's matured over years. So,
and how would you know the difference?
Well, it says on the bottle. It says
Thomas, you don't like white wine, do you, Thomas?
I love white wine. It's something I've got into in the last year. That's how boring my year's been. I've started drinking white wine as well. I love a good Sauvignon Blanc. So in your face. I think John made a good point. It's like a good partner. It's like a good partner. Once you find the wine, you do just buy it all the time. And when it's on offer, it's like it's like Christmas.
Mm.
You're like having.
So when your partner's not on a period, it's on offer.
You get a cheap wine. I think you summed it up, Ted, when you said you don't understand, and that falls on you, no one else. The winemakers are making the good stuff.
With Tej, and we are trying to convince Tej, and I
think John's done it.
I think has he? Do you know that he's okay? So what you're saying, guys, is I just need to just keep drinking different wines, just keep trying them all.
Yeah.
Well, they say if you eat or drink something 13 times, you'll like it. How many times have you drank wine?
What do you mean, like drink, like a sip, or like a whole bottle?
I mean, just say a number.
Oh, okay. I don't know, a handful of times. I mean, I drank at this wedding once, and we were going like bottle for bottle, and that was really fun. And the table fell down. It was a brilliant night.
Because of wine?
I don't know. I just remember the whole table falling down and rolling away. And but then what about like, like I've thrown up on wine as well, and then that taste, that smell, that in your throat, like what? No.
Oh, you're not meant to.
But that's not just for wine, though.
Well, vomit of everything counts tasty on me. Yeah, true. Okay. I am going to give you 3 points because I am actually going to. You've convinced me to keep trying. Like, what supermarket do you guys suggest?
Tesco's.
Lidl has a lot of good wine, actually.
Yeah.
Lidl and Tesco's, right? Lidl and Tesco's, white or red or rosé?
One of each.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Right, okay, fine. Surely you're not meant to mix them, though.
Start with the white, go at the rosé, and finish with the red.
I don't think you guys are like wine connoisseurs. I think you're giving it away here just because.
Oh no, absolutely connoisseurs. We are drinkers.
Yeah.
We imbibe. Like a fine wine makes a good night.
What are you going to say, Benny?
Champagne's good as well.
Oh, the bubbles.
Definitely is.
A nice champagne. Yeah.
Okay.
I do love a good prosecco.
Yeah.
Vinegar? A sour? Okay. I think I'm just buying the shit stuff. It must be that.
Yes. I think that's literally the issue here. If you don't want your wine to taste like vinegar, don't buy wine made out of vinegar.
You drank wine like 6 times in your life, right? There must be at least 14 times more winemakers than that in the world. So you've got loads more wine to try. There's a whole world of wine.
Okay, all right. You got the points. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to be convinced next season. Watch, I'll be like, debate against wine. You can't. It's amazing. Okay, right. Thank you, guys. You guys obviously feel very strongly about this, and I'm going to take your wise words on board. So, Thomas, after the end of 5 rounds, tell us who is our top masturbator.
Well, it was close. John did a very good effort. I would say a 5-pointer effort myself, but you cheated it because you're mean and horrible. So, as I said earlier, the winners are everyone except for John.
Never coming back.
And
Well
the
done,
winners,
guys.
as always, they win a wonderful badge. Only one of all the badges that have been made have been claimed. So there's still plenty of them. John, I tell you what, you can even have a winner's badge because the rest haven't been claimed. So
I don't know where my badge went. I wanted to show you back.
That's the prize. They're so rare now that only one person has one.
I will pick one out when I see it there.
Perfect. Can't wait to see you guys wearing it. So, Benny, how'd you feel? Top masturbator. Jen, how'd you feel?
Yeah.
Pumped. I need some wine.
Boom. Yes, wine to celebrate.
And fireworks.
I
And
find
maybe a long bath.
And a shower. A long shower.
I find that a nice red pairs well with the badge. A Rioja, we say.
Yeah, I don't like red wine. It's too strong.
Can I just say this week's winner is only Jen. No one else has won. Jen is our sole winner this week. Benny has come last with 0.
Don't worry, Benny. It's not masturbate with Thomas. It's masturbate with Tej. Benny, you're still a winner. Jen, well done. If our viewers wanted to see more of you, we're so late overrun. If we want to see more of you, where can we see you? John, go for it.
Or you can catch me on alternate Sundays, getting a bunch of 5 comedians or improvisers to do stupid tasks on Larklord. Or you can join me and Kitty Misselina on alternate Tuesdays for late stage comedy, where we have 8 fantastic comedians performing for you live over Zoom with live laughter. Lots of fun. And both of them are free.
Yay. Jen, if we want to see more from you, your amazing improv debating talents that you evening, where can we find you?
So I perform every now and then with a group called Extreme Improv. We do live shows every Wednesday, Thursday, and we have some on Fridays. I also perform in a musical duo called Improvoki, and we've done the odd bits and bobs online. And finally, Boss Birds Improv, which is an all-female improv troupe based in Liverpool, but because of the Zoom thing, I'm in them too.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. You guys are so busy. Benny, are you this busy as well? Where can we find you?
I am. You can find me at Benny Shakes Things Up YouTube channel and Facebook, or you find me on any gig what I post on my Facebook page, and I'm always on Facebook. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. So that concludes our show. If you guys enjoyed the show, love the debating and the sketches, Fran and Sun and old Crusty Whicks, and want us to keep creating more, then please go to ko-fi.com/mass donate. We would love for you to donate the price of a coffee. That's all it is. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody, for debating so well. And we will see you next week. Is that right, Thomas? Can't even
Next week, yeah.
See you next week. I think we've got a special show for you next week. Yeah. So tune in. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.